We're back with cleaning out the old Steam closet with things I haven't even launched before. This time it's Rice the Future. I think that's how you say it. Rice. Sounds weird. Anyway, it's a racing game. We haven't launched this yet, so whoa. UI is already glitching the hell out. Hang on. How do you even start this? It doesn't even allow me to do this for some reason. Something's not right here. So that's a great start. Then, hang on, unplug the controller. Click? No? That doesn't allow me to click? How do you click on things? So first impression is fantastic. Hang on. The Steam controller thing. Yeah, it's unplugged because it doesn't work. Hang on. Well, it's plugged. Turn that off for now. Can I click it now? No? I literally can't click on anything. It's kind of broken on the most fundamental level at this point. There's kind of cursor, but it disappears. Unplugging controller doesn't do shit, neither. This is already a great start. Hang on. I'm gonna... And I can't even exit it. That is incredible. I can't even get into the game. Finally. No, now the press... No, it's not going... Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on here? The controls just don't work. What the hell? This thing is, I would say, broken? How do you work these ridiculous controls, man? Literally doesn't work with controller. That is really not a great start. Max that shit out. I'm sure it's gonna work. Yeah. We'll see how it looks like if it doesn't implode in itself. Controls. Well, you say that, but how do these buttons? What? Amazing. No, it's not an Xbox controller. It's a PlayStation 5 controller, so apparently it's generic. So the UI barely functions with a game controller. That's great. Challenges in arcade. Those are your game modes. There's not too much going on. What else in settings? Speaker mode. Difficulty Pro. Pro is default? Okay. Camera distance. Okay. God damn it. Literally UI doesn't function properly with a controller. That is really not a good first impression, I can tell you that much. Why button no work? What up? I have to do it manually with mouse because it doesn't understand how controllers work. Stability, grip, steering. Why is grip different from steering? It should be kind of the same thing, but alrighty then. Boost mode, recharge during drift. Okay, let's just go with that. I'm worried what's gonna happen once the game launches, cause... Okay, that button works. The camera is very low, and the game is stuttering. Holy cow, the game is stuttering. Like Forza Horizon did on launch. Oh my goodness, it's stuttering. I mean, the frame rate is 190, which is fine. I mean, it's better than fine, but there's stutters all over the place. If this is Unreal Engine, I think I know where the problem is. Because it never asked me to pre-cook the shaders. Okay, hang on. Hopefully we can do something to improve the thing. FXAA is gonna be not looking great, but I'm just hoping that it's gonna stop stuttering like crazy. We'll see. Well, there's a noticeable improvement, so that's good. There's... oh no, spoke too soon. It's stuttering again. There was improvement on the straight. Is that the boost? Whoa, okay. Okay, it's stuttering much less now. And it starts stuttering again. First impression, this desperately needs some patching. But considering the game hasn't been updated since 2019, I'm not expecting anything at this point. Handling is not terrible. It's kinda... the car definitely does not have any kind of weight. It's floaty. It's flying above the surface. It's not in touch with the surface. I mean, you call these opponents pro, but they were not very pro, were they? Okay. Again, you have to use the mouse, because... how do you unlock these? Finish Season 1 in challenge mode. Okay. I like when cars are grippy, so let's go with this. Grippy is good. Grippy lets you go through corners fast. Yeah. The handling is sort of... the camera is way too low, man. I think there were some... camera height, yes. How... naturally, nothing works. So we have to do that. Oh my god. Okay, that is much better. I like that you can do that. And you can do that as well. Okay. The driving itself is not bad at all. The car is kind of floaty. It reminds me more of some F-Zero or something like that. Those anti-gravity racing games. Instead of actual car racing. And if I see it correctly, it's now floating above the surface anyway, so... that would explain it. Yeah, it definitely handles like it's floating above the track, and it's not really driving on a track, it is anti-gravity racer. And now it literally is, because it's gliding above the water. And it handles like that. Which is not terrible, it's just very different. That is view back. Visually it looks decent. That's the boost, which doesn't boost all that much. I don't know. Okay, that might... I don't know if that's a regular brake or a handbrake. Because it didn't have much of an effect. Delta lap time. How many... where can I see how many laps do I have to go? Oh, lap 303. next to map. Yeah, the UI is a little bit too many little details. When you're driving at high speeds like that, you want things to be very clear and obvious, and you have to go look for things. For example, that speedometer is kind of useless at this point, and it's the biggest thing in that block. If you're driving manual, that gear is more important than the speedometer, but the gear is hidden tiny. No one's ever gonna look at what kind of speed you're taking a corner in a game like this. So that speedometer is only decoration basically. And the game is very loud. Okay. Why is 0 out of 1? What defeat lap? Oh, I needed to go quicker. That was the whole point. Finish before this car. Okay, so there's different objectives. And what are those little people points? I mean, there's an icon, but that's how much I need those to unlock something next. Again, use mouse, look. I think this one handled better. Somehow. Yeah, I never understand in games, why do they separate grip from handling when grip is literally handling? It doesn't make any sense. And things are stuttering again. It might be that the game can't handle multiple cars on the track somehow, but what the fuck was that moment? Yeah, whatever. Failed objective already. The frame rate is stably way over 100 the entire time, but it stutters. And that really sucks ass. You just kind of lost control here. Dude. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's no body roll or anything like that because the car is floating above the surface. So the center mass is right in the middle of a car and it just spins around it like it's sitting on a needle. So if you apply a little bit too much steering, it starts spinning around itself. So you have to be kind of a little bit careful with the steering. And you have to be careful how you're gonna get through the crowd. We'll see how the different surface changes things. It goes sideways a little bit more now. But it doesn't really change handling much. My god, it's stuttering like crazy. It might be the cache thing. Because it very much looks like Unreal Engine game. What the fuck was that moment? That might be due to stuttering, because the inputs don't know what the hell I'm pressing at this point. What is going on with the track there? Because the map shows things that it is not supposed to show. Map shows all of the roads, even the ones that you're not supposed to go down and are blocked out anyway. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, now it... Yeah, on the water, handling changes a little bit. It feels like a sort of jet ski motorboat situation. It's a bit more stable on the ground. But I can't really tell whether that stuttering is messing with me or the handling sometimes kind of suddenly snaps. And I start spinning. It's not too like crazy difficult to get into it. You kind of jump in and drive. It's kind of approachable arcadey. Whoa, and now the spinning and snapping again. Yeah, it's weird at times. And I don't know, is it because it's stuttering like crazy or that's actually the physics model. Once the car jumps in the air, it starts spinning around its own axis completely uncontrollably. On the water it gets snappier as well, and that was a move. Oh god, that's not gonna make me nauseous. Wow, that camera. Yeah, on water it handles like you would imagine a speedboat handles. It's not really like a car there. In the air it just spins around. You really have to release the steering when you're in the air, because that's gonna cause trouble. Whoa. Yeah, handling is a bit sensitive. On the road is okay, on water it's a little bit worse, in the air it's nightmare. While it's on ground it's manageable. Once it takes off, improve time at each lap. Ooh. Okay. Finish third or better. Let's try that. Okay, to get more cars I need to finish different seasons, and each season, from the looks of it, there is a new car. Got it. That second car is a bit more snappier from what I tried. It spins around easier. This one's a little bit more stable. Man, the stuttering is just really bad. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this shows up on video as well, but it says it's 190 FPS. So it's definitely not the performance that can't keep up with it. It's something in the game that is completely messed up. It's either shader cache for Unreal Engine or something screwing around with the drivers or somewhat. It's not a performance thing. Okay. No! Fucker! Piece of shit. As easy as you can spin them around, they can spin you around as well. You do not... Oh, there's only one lap? Jesus fucking Christ. Now I really need to rush through this crazy stuttering. Come on! I don't have time. Let's go! Let's go, you fucker. Yeah, that's what you get. I need to overtake those two fucks. Come on. Oh no, don't spin out now, dipshit. Yeah, it kind of snaps at you sometimes. And I haven't figured out what causes that. Because sometimes it grips normally and then suddenly it's just upside down. Well, that sucked dick. Let's do it again. There's no restart at the end? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Guys. There always has to be a restart button at the end of a race. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether it's snapping because of this stuttering shit and the inputs get like shit, or is it actually handling model that does that? But the stuttering is really, really bad right about now. Jesus Christ. I can barely react to what the hell is happening on the screen at this point. This is pretty much how Forza Horizon 6 worked on launch on AMD cards. It was this bad at times. And then they finally patched it and started working normally. But this shit still works like this, and it hasn't been updated since 2019, so I don't think they're gonna update it anymore later. This might be AMD card thing. I don't know. Or it might be Unreal Engine thing. Because I'm pretty sure this is an Unreal Engine. Yeah, once you are able to keep the car in the same right direction, it's not too difficult to win these opponents. Jesus Christ, man. Why stutter so much, mother ducker? Yeah, if it would actually work, it would probably be even easier. You wouldn't have to guess the inputs. So my guess is you just finish these things and the next season opens. Quickly check out this. Rise Welcome Championship. Car free. Again. Fucking buttons don't work on a controller. I mean, come on. What the hell even? There's time attack and there's championship. But when done in championship mode. Okay. Yeah, that stability is not correct. There are 3 parameters: that grip, stability, and handling. They all kind of boil down to handling, aren't they? So 2 of them are redundant. Jesus Christ, man. It's 196 frames per second, but it stutters like a motherfucker. Jesus fucking Christ. This sucks. I mean, visually it looks fine. Whoa. Looks like there's some content to do. At least. But fucking hell. If you have an AMD GPU, it might be an issue. I don't know if this happens on Nvidia as well. No. No. Fucker. Fucker. Yeah, stay there. You do not want to touch opponents, like at all, because you're both gonna spin. That might be actually handling, not just stuttering, that spinning shit. Because the moment I touched him, I was goner as well. Look, they touch each other and the same thing happens. It's because the car basically spinning around on a needle in the center of the vehicle. That's how it feels like it's turning, and that's how it actually reacts when you touch anything. And it's very sensitive. Basically, you don't want to touch anything, you just want to... There are 9 races here. Okay, just one more. Come. God damn it, that UI. How can you make a racing game and UI doesn't work with a controller? That is just stupid. No. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the inputs here, because... Stay away from me. You're gonna spin me out. So, no touching! For fuck's sake. No touching! Asshole. So basically, it puts you on a starting place depending on where you are in championship. So if you can make it in couple races to the first, you're always gonna start first, and it's gonna make things much easier. Because you won't have to fight through the entire field like I did in previous race. Yeah, that map needs some serious fixing, because it shows places I'm not even going. And it's confusing, especially when you're going at high speeds. That is dumb. You need to only show the route that you're supposed to drive. Or at the very least, kind of blend out the rest a little bit. Every race 2 laps. Okay. The tracks are not terrible. I'm second now. So in next race I'm gonna start second. God damn it. The maps look neat. The environments are kinda varied. Yeah, I'm now starting second, so if I can win this, I can get in double championship and then I'm gonna start first. Oh my god, it's just barely every other frame is being rendered at this point. I don't think it's cached, because I've driven this track before and nothing has been cached from the looks of it, because it stutters still. Yeah, the better you do in championship, the easier it's gonna become, because you can clearly easily get out of the field and no one's gonna spin you around. And if I win this, I'm just gonna start the further races from the first position. It's like with kill streaks in Call of Duty. The better you do, the more tools you have to do even better. Which is ridiculously unfair, but it is what it is. Right now I don't really know if they have rubber banding on. Because now and then I get to pull away a little bit, but then they keep catching up, and I don't know if I'm making mistakes or... What's going on? God. Stutter, 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 stutter. If I could put in good lap, I could see if I can pull away, but it's too short of a race to do that. And now I'm gonna start first. Now I might have a chance to pull away. We'll see. Depends on how much it stutters. Because I have a really bad feeling. Okay, winter map. Stuttering again. I like that there's variation in tracks, that it's not just the same city over and over again bullshit. So the maps and environments seem neat. The car design is kinda, I mean, they're made of futuristic cars. The tracks are very wide and easy to drive. Lots of room for sliding. And it, even when I don't know the track or where I'm going, it doesn't look like the AI is constantly stuck on your rear bumper. Because I'm already pulling away. Oh my god, that's stuttering, man. I can barely make out what is happening. Yeah, without that it would be much better. Obviously. Come on, turn in. Yeah, that spinning on jumps that I had before might have been because of stuttering, because now I don't feel it anymore that much. Yeah, I don't think there's rubber banding on, because I'm way far away from others. And at least at these early championships and everything, the pro level AI doesn't seem very difficult. Oh, it's difficulty easy. So this is different difficulty from the... Oh god. Okay, one more race and then... Because it's pretty straightforward. It doesn't look like there's that crazy amount of... No touching! Crazy amounts of content or anything like hidden that unlocks. It's just pretty straightforward. You have a bunch of events and championships. Some objectives during the races that you have to do to get more points to unlock things. Mostly cars. One car per each season. Each season had like, how many were there? Like 9 events or something. And it looked like it has 8 or 9 seasons, so it's a decent amount of things to drive. It's not too bad. It's still better career mode than Forza Motorsport reboot. But then again, so does Mario Kart. Visually, it's fine. It's kind of strong mobile phone game feel to it, but the UI is so small detail that I doubt this is a mobile game with that UI, unless they rebuild that for PC. Because you would not be able to read what gear your car is in on a phone screen. Goddamn, that map is confusing. It just shows you roads you really don't need to go down. The only reason why you would look at the map while racing is to figure out where you need to go next, obviously, if you don't know the track. But it shows you roads that are not even there. And it just completely defeats the purpose. Yeah, I don't think these are the pro AI, these are the easy ones. Was there even difficulty easy? With that name or... It's a decent little racing arcade thing. But I'm kinda worried about the performance. And it kinda glitches the hell out on controller. I have PlayStation 5 DualShock, no, what it's called? DualSense, that's what it's called. Controller that I use normally. And it glitches the hell out with it. I tried both with Steam controls on and off. Right now it's currently off, I think. And it was glitching out with both. So there's something wrong with that. Maybe it works better with Xbox controller. I haven't tested. I will try after this race. Oh my god. That stuttering is just unforgivable, man. What the hell? That is not okay. And it doesn't get any better. It's just, yeah. That problem might vary depending on your hardware, from the looks of it. Maybe it's just an AMD thing, I don't know. Because it was an AMD thing for Forza Horizon. Okay, let's try out with the Xbox controller. Maybe that one doesn't freak out. No, that doesn't work at all. So that's cool. Do I have disable Steam input? Try now. Nope, that just doesn't function at all. Yeah. PS5 controller glitches out, Xbox controller doesn't work at all. Now it doesn't work because, oh god, Steam input needs to be on with PS5 controller. Okay, let's try now with the Xbox. Nope, it's not reacting at all. Yep. So there are issues with UI and controller. Now it's also doesn't work with that. Now it works with that. It's a mess. It's a fucking broken mess, let's be honest. This shouldn't be happening at this stage. It's ridiculous. 8 seasons with 8 events in each to complete some side tasks. Tracks look okay. Physics, could be better. There's a little twitchy steering and spinning around. Did we try time attack? Oh, I can't, because I can try that. Well, that is just time attack, isn't it? Just drive in circles for time and that's it. Yeah, so that is just... That stuttering might be tied to AI opponents. Because now it doesn't stutter. Because there are no AI opponents. That's where the problem might be. Oh no, spoke too soon, there was one stutter. So yeah, I don't know whether it's AMD related or just needs some serious patching there. Don't go there. And now it stutters again. Okay, got it. And that's the game. Rice? What it was called? Rice something something. God damn it. Rice. Race the Future. I think it's on sale right now on Steam as well. Still purchasable. I wouldn't want to spend more than maybe $5 on this, because yeah, I mean it is what it is. It's only single player. There's some events to do. Shady technical execution that doesn't always work that great. But other than that, if it didn't stutter, might as well finish the events, but it doesn't even have achievements, so there's no point doing that for the sake of that. There you go.